Ethan.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
David, look at the clock.
7:14?
It is, well, okay. It is number one film of 2020 o'clock.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the actual clock. I was like, what?
Nope. But thanks anyway. We're finally here. We are at each other's top films of the year. And what a year it's been. Huh?
What a year it has been.
Give it up for 2020. A perfect, faultless year. When we've spent this entire time talking about the films of 2020, right? And it's been quite a chaotic year, quite an emotional year. But when we're looking at the films of 2020, none of them came even close to being as sweet and sensitive as Minari. It's this kind of dulcet look at the American dream built with such care and compassion that genuinely completely encompasses every single part of the film. You have this majestic and enchanting score riding alongside each scene, filling every single space with this vivid and vibrant life to it. You have fantastic knockout career best performances from Stephen Yeun. You also have insane performances from Alan Kin, one of the, I would say, easily the best child acting debut since Brooklyn Pierce in The Florida Project. And I think it rivals that. This felt very reminiscent of The Florida Project to me. Is it a hot take? I don't know if that is a hot take. It's a good take.
It's a hot take. I think Sorry, continue. I'm just thinking the only other name that comes to mind is Elsie Fisher.
That's also good. Not as young, though. Not as young.
No, true.
That's true takeaway. Yep. Weirdly enough, Elsie Fisher and Alan Kim are going to be in an A24 movie coming up.
I know.
Just, you know.
I was going to say this earlier. Did you see the plot synopsis of it?
Yeah, it looks sick.
It sounds so good. Holy shit.
But anyway, continue. We're talking about Minari. Everything about Minari feels so real and genuine and moving. It's a rare film deserving to be deeply cherished. It has an innate and intuitive ability to completely teleport you to equal parts childlike wonder and dysphoric sadness, which is wholly unequaled this year. You have so many quiet personal moments of the best and worst of everyday life can offer. You have the stress of whether or not to bring your product that you want to pitch to someone inside from the car while you're dealing with real like child medical emergencies, and you're having this kind of back and forth emotional like barrier being built, this hole in the ground being ripped apart of this family dynamic, all while you have so much emotion, so much growth, and so much change occurring. Minari is terrific and thoughtful and timeless and triumphant and trusting and touching and infinitely tender. It is a perfect movie for 2020 for me. The title comes from the actual plant Minari, which is a very resilient plant, which can grow pretty much anywhere it's planted. And you see that in the film, and that is fully what the film is about. It is the most personal tale, and it is perfect. Minari is my number one film of 2020. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I do think Minari actually might be that film. I think it's between Minari and Sound of Metal for favorite titles post viewing a film.
Right.
Like I really like at first I thought Minari was like, okay. I was like, because I didn't actually know what the plant was, and I was like, oh, cool title. But then after seeing it and like getting like the explanation of what Minari is, I was like, fuck, really good title.
And that wraps up that review. If you want to hear more reviews and other snippets from our full monthly show, go ahead and click the box over here, or you can also check out our weekly mini episodes in the other box.
Yeah, and make sure to hit the circle in the middle to subscribe.